When the world senses danger, most people panic. But billionaires prepare. They don't wait for markets to collapse or currencies to fall apart. They follow a blueprint, one designed to protect their wealth, their power, and their future. And before every major economic crash in history, the ultra-rich quietly buy the same 5 luxury assets hidden from the public, stored in vaults, locked in offshore accounts, or placed in private lands no one ever visits. Because to survive a global crash, the wealthy don't rely on luck, they rely on strategy. And these 5 assets are their strongest shield. Asset 1. Gold and precious metals. The first thing billionaires buy before a crash isn't real estate or stocks, it's gold. Pure, heavy, untraceable gold. While currencies lose value and banks fall apart, gold becomes stronger. That's why the rich quietly move millions into Swiss vaults, storing bars and rare bullion coins in underground facilities guarded like fortresses. There are no digital trails, no freezing, no government control. Gold is the one asset that has survived every war, every recession, and every financial collapse. When the world burns, gold remains untouched. And for the ultra-rich, that certainty is worth more than any mansion they could buy. Asset 2. Fine art and rare watches. The second asset is something most people see as decoration, but the rich see as portable millions. During a crash, billionaires pour their money into fine art and rare watches. A single Picasso painting can hold value better than an entire investment portfolio. A Patek Philippe or Richard Mille doesn't just tell time, it hides wealth in plain sight. These items can cross borders without raising alarms, can be sold privately, and often increase in value when markets fall. To the ultra-rich, a painting isn't art, it's a vault. A watch isn't jewelry, it's a financial escape hatch disguised as luxury. Asset 3. Private land and remote estates. When the world becomes unstable, the wealthy don't stay in crowded cities, they disappear. That's why the third asset is private land and remote estates. Hidden ranches in Montana, forest retreats in Norway, private islands in the Caribbean, and secret compounds in New Zealand, all owned quietly through shell companies. These aren't luxury homes, they're escape plans. Places where billionaires can survive any crisis with total privacy. Land never goes bankrupt, never disappears, and never shuts down. And when society becomes unpredictable, these remote properties become the ultimate survival luxury. Safe zones far from chaos, protected by nature and distance. Asset 4. Offshore accounts and foreign currencies. The fourth asset is invisible. Money moved offshore before anyone notices. Billionaires shift their fortunes into private banks in Singapore, Switzerland, Monaco, and the Cayman Islands. This isn't about hiding money, it's about protecting it. When a crash hits, governments freeze accounts, currencies collapse, and regulations tighten. But offshore accounts remain untouchable. These banks hold multi-currency reserves, allowing the rich to escape the meltdown of any single country. Their wealth becomes fluid, silent, and mobile. While others watch their savings vanish, billionaires simply move their money across borders, untouched by crisis. This is financial invisibility, and it's one of their strongest weapons. Asset 5. Private jets, yachts, and survival tech. The final asset isn't bought for pleasure, it's bought for power. Private jets, mega yachts, and high-end survival technology allow billionaires to move instantly when disaster strikes. A jet means leaving a collapsing city within minutes. A yacht becomes a floating fortress with food, security, and total privacy. Some billionaires even invest in underground survival bunkers disguised as luxury estates, complete with filtered air, medical rooms, and military-grade security. These aren't toys, they're independence machines. In a world where speed decides survival, mobility is the most underrated luxury, and the ultra-rich refuse to be trapped when the world starts falling apart. A global crash doesn't create chaos for the wealthy, It exposes how prepared they already are. While most people hope things get better, billionaires prepare for the moment they get worse. Because in their world, survival isn't accidental. It's engineered through assets designed to outlive every crisis.